he has the great person in his corner to kind of coach him through this. Prime is going to get him through this, and I think he's going to be fine.
You're only worth what people are willing to give you or spend on you.
Every time.
No matter what we think about Shedeur Sanders' tape, no matter what Shedeur Sanders thinks about his tape or what he's put on film to this point, they let him know tonight. 32 teams, right? The Giants twice, the Atlanta Falcons twice, let you know we don't need you. And that's okay. That's their right. Like, that's their job. They are staking their job on the names that they call tonight, right? On the person whose phone they hit up and say, hey, man, are you ready to be? Nobody felt that way about Shedeur Sanders, and he has to own that. That doesn't mean he's not a good football player. That doesn't mean he's not talented. That doesn't mean he doesn't have the potential to be great. But what it meant was these 32 teams don't think you were better than the opportunities that they had to pick other people. And you got to wear that. This is his first bit of public football adversity. And I'm not talking about going to Colorado and playing with a bad offensive line and being on a bad team. Because even through that, he was shining, right? Even through that, he was making plays. You got superstars that are there to see you week after week after week. But that's always been attached to your father, too. And I'm not saying he's only gotten things because of that, but you mentioned Deion's guidance. It hasn't been, I'm your father, I'm gonna guide you from afar.
Right.
It's been lockstep every step of the way. This was the first situation Deion Sanders couldn't control.
Yeah. ...
What you gonna do now?
Yes.
How you gonna show up? You supposed to have a chip on your shoulder, but do you show up ready to work? Do you show up with the humility that you gotta show up with now because you're not a first-round pick? Do you say, I'm going to prove myself right that I should have been, that I'm as good as Cam Ward or better, that I'm as good as Jackson Dart or better? And what's your attitude while doing it? Everything about Shedeur Sanders pre-draft has been about his personality, been about entitlement, been about being arrogant or not showing humility. Tonight, tomorrow, going forward, that's the time to show humility. That's the time to say, I can't control that, but I can control how I come to work.
Hold up, limitless, take a stomach, can't pin in it. I fought the head to witness it.